Hi everyone, it's Helen from Witchcrafts. I wanted to share this with you. This is my brand new, just finished junk journal. Now this has been heavily inspired by 49 Dragonflies. I will link the video where Barbara talks about her journal. She's done many videos with her journal, and I'll also link the Instagram account of the lady that she bought it from. I've actually made loads of junk journals in the past, and loads of notebooks and other things, but this is the first time I've actually shown one that I've created, and I'm really, really pleased with how it's turned out. It's all been made out of things I already had, junk, scraps, bits and bobs. The only thing I had to buy was some new brown thread because we've just moved house and I couldn't find the ones that I already had. So the cover is made of a cereal box, which I've then covered with fabric, and then there's a patchwork of other things. So I thought I would just give you a quick flick through of the journal. There's nothing in it yet. I haven't started working in it yet. I actually don't very often work in the journals that I create, which is a bit of a thing, a bit of a problem. So I probably should either start working in them or maybe sell some of the ones that I've made in the past. So it does up with just a easy cloth tie here, and it's going to be quite a fat book, I think, when I've finished. It's got a sort of a semi-rounded spine, with room for this to expand and become larger as I hopefully work in it. You can see there's 3 signatures, which I have bound in using a hidden spine, which I'll show you in more detail. If you'd be interested to see the process that I went through to make a junk journal, not this one because I didn't film making it, I just made it, but I'm very happy to make another one in a similar style. So if anyone be interested to see a video or several videos showing that process, then please let me know in the comments down below and I will do my best to oblige. So when you open it up, this is some wallpaper that I got from a sample book, and then you can see here the hidden spine, which the signatures are sewn to, and then this is glued into the inside of the spine so that you don't get any stitching or anything else showing on the outside, and it's actually a really nice secure way of binding in a spine. Again, I can show how I do these if anyone's interested. There's plenty of videos out there already, but if anyone wants to see how I do it, then very happy to do that. So I'll just flip through each of the pages, and you can see there's a variety of different papers that I've used. Each signature's got roughly the same number of pages, and there's a mixture of different sizes and shapes of paper. The whole journal itself is approximately A5 size, which is UK paper size, which is pretty much A4 standard printer paper size, just folded in half. But I can put the measurements up on the screen if you're interested to see what it actually measures. So I've got some music paper. This is some old Amazon packaging paper. This is some tea or coffee dyed paper. This is a square of origami paper. I've got some book pages. This is another piece of wallpaper from the same pattern book, which I've actually glued, folded and then glued down 2 sides to make a pocket. Just some paper from an exercise book, some coffee dyed lined paper. This is actually from a exercise book that I bought when we were on holiday in France, so they use this squared paper, and I've put a couple of narrow pages of that in, and then glued this one to make it into a pocket. I've got an envelope which I have cut the top, I sealed it down and then cut the top off. This is a piece of, well, I've seen people call it vellum, but it's not vellum, it's tracing paper, but if you search for vellum, this is what you get. Vellum is made of calf skin, but this is clearly not. That I've actually printed on using my inkjet printer. Again, I can show you the process that I use for creating printed paper, because it's not that easy. As you can see, this one's got a bit of smudgy ink on it. And then some more packaging paper. Oh, this is the other side now. So this is another piece of origami paper, a bigger sheet of that. Then I've just got some tissue paper. I think that was probably from in shoes or something like that. More music paper, coffee dyed paper. This is actually some handmade paper that I made. Shredded up a load of junk mail using my shredder and then pulped it and made it into handmade paper. Again, something else I can show you a video on if you're interested. More coffee dyed paper, more packaging paper. This is a brown paper bag which I've cut one of the sides off of to make a pocket at the top. More of the French notebook paper. And then we get to the middle, and you can see here that I've just used the pamphlet stitch. It's an adaptation of the pamphlet stitch where you just basically thread, this is wax cotton thread, and you thread it through in a pattern in order to secure it. What I might do is glue these two pages together because it's quite flimsy paper, and I just think maybe that might give me more of a sturdy base, and it also hides the binding string. And now this is the other side of the rest of the pages. So there's some more of the vellum slash tracing paper. And then we go on through, and then there's the other half of that piece of wallpaper from before, and this time I folded it in a triangle to make another little sort of pocket tuck area. So then onto the second signature, and you can see the hidden spine here a bit more clearly. So here I've got some more wallpaper, some more printed tracing paper, coffee dyed paper. Yeah, so it's pretty much the same in each of the three signatures. The only thing that's different in this particular signature is I put a very large A4 envelope that I had in, and I've just cut one side and then folded this in to make a pocket, and then you've got the other half coming up in a little while. Some more hand-dyed paper. I like the way when you use the junk mail, you sometimes get these little pops of colour from where the envelope had something printed on it, but you can't tell what it was because it was all mashed up into a pulp. It's really messy, but really good fun. And then I've made a few more little pockets along the way. And then I'll just flip through. There's the other half of that envelope. And then onto the final signature, which is more of the same sorts of pages, all bound in the same way using that pamphlet, adapted 3 pamphlet stitch, and then another piece of wallpaper from the sample booklet at the back. So this is my journal. Like I say, I've made loads in the past, but never got round to actually doing anything with them, so I've resolved to actually work in this one. And again, I'm going to be taking inspiration from Barbara from 49 Dragonflies, because she does a series called Junk Journal Snacks, where she does little short videos of her working in her journal. So I'm not going to copy her directly, but I'm going to use what she has done for inspiration when I'm working in this one. But there was just one thing that I wanted to do. When I was flipping through this, I noticed that some of the pages, I don't know if I'll be able to find it now, but one of the pages in particular, I think it was a piece of the packaging paper, has got quite a rip in it, and I wanted to just sort of do something with that so that it doesn't get any worse, because I am a messy, clumsy crafter, and the likelihood is that if something is already a bit ripped, it's going to end up more ripped once I get my hands on it. Here we are. So this is the page that's a bit ripped. You can see that the whole piece was quite jaggedy to start with, but this bugs me a little bit here. So what I thought I'd do is, I've got tons of washi tape that I have been hoarding for a long time, that I think maybe something would go quite nicely if I put a strip across here. But I've also got some stickers, so we'll have a look through and see what I've got, and see what I can use to fix this mess. So this is the washi tape that I've decided might go quite nicely in here. This is actually one that I got with a diamond art kit that I bought and completed fairly recently, and they provide you with a roll of this washi tape so that you can hold back the covering plastic while you're working on it. So I thought what I'd do is just put down a piece just like that, just to sort of cover over that rip, and it sort of does draw a bit of attention to it, but at the same time it's pretty and it sort of serves a purpose that it's decorative and it's also covering over. Now I want to put something on this side as well, so I've got these stickers. They're on a transparent or translucent background. I just got these from Amazon. If I can find the link, then I'll pop it in the description below. But it's got a whole load of different botanical stickers, so let's have a look through them and see if we can find one that I like, that's the right shape and size to go on this rip. So you do get duplicates. There's more than one of most of the designs in here, and there's some large, some small, got some fern, which is quite nice. This is a white rose, which is very pretty. I kind of think I want something to go with the pink colours that we've already got here. So there's a pink rose, not really long enough. So we've got mushrooms. No, I'm not liking the mushrooms. We've got here, I don't know if this is a gerberis or something like that. Someone can tell me, I'm sure, if they know what these are. And now we're into some duplicates now. So I think I'm going to go with one of these, because that should fit quite nicely over the rip, and it's sort of pinky and flowery like this one, so I think we'll go with this one. Anyone else have trouble peeling the backs off stickers and double-sided tape and the like? I know there are many tricks you can use to try and get them off, but I haven't ever found anything that works other than just persevering. There we go. And then try not to rip the sticker as you peel the backing off. So let's try and get it lined up. So there we go. Quick and simple, but it just adds something a bit decorative, and it's functional as well, so what's not to like? So there we go. I'm hoping this is going to become a little series of videos if I get the time, because I'm really proud of this journal, and I think it deserves to be worked in. I'm feeling sort of it's going to be gearing towards nature and animals, flora, fauna, that sort of thing. Just kind of quite earthy, because the colours I've gone for are sort of quite pastel-y and natural. So I think that's probably where I'm going to go with this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please, if you could leave a like and consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And also let me know whether you'd like to see any of those videos that I mentioned earlier on. I'm very happy to record some of my processes that I use. If not, then hopefully the next time I speak to you, I will be working in this beautiful junk journal. Thanks very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.